GTA 5 is rated M for mature, and Rockstar has done plenty for the game to earn that rating. After all, there are some pretty messed up things that take place in the game's story and that are hidden across the map, from brutal deaths to crazy cover-ups and some seriously messed up missions. Rockstar certainly didn't pull any punches during the development. We're definitely not complaining though, because GTA's sense of humor and willingness to push things as far as they possibly can go is much of the reason why this series is loved by so many fans. After all, does anyone really want to play a GTA game that is rated E for everyone? Of course not. So on that note, we're going to spend today's episode of The Countdown covering the most disturbing things you can find in GTA 5. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to ArcadeCloud News right here on YouTube for more of the best news and lists in gaming. Now, let's get into it. Number 5. Humane Labs. Those who have played GTA 5 and GTA Online know that the Humane Labs and Research Facility isn't exactly an honest establishment. The lab is owned and operated by Merryweather, and it's guilty of some pretty messed up offenses. First off, Humane Labs often runs illegal tests on monkeys to research their weapons. If you've played the Humane Labs raid, you also know that Humane Labs produces bioweapons that are probably capable of starting a world war. As far as the Los Santos general public is concerned, however, the company only makes perfume. In fact, after you complete the story mission, Monkey Business, you can hear a news report claiming that a shootout took place at the lab, where people came to rob a secret perfume recipe. So it turns out that Humane Labs is pretty ironic, considering that there's nothing really humane about it at all. Number 4. Johnny's death. Johnny Klebitz was a minor character within GTA 4's main story, and then the primary protagonist during the Lost and Damned DLC. Sometime between GTA 4 and GTA 5, the character traveled from Liberty City to Los Santos, where he unfortunately ran into Trevor Phillips. In Trevor's very first GTA 5 scene, Johnny confronts him for hooking up with his girlfriend. How does Trevor respond? He throws him on the ground, smashes a glass bottle on his face, and then stomps on his head until he's no longer breathing. Really family-friendly, huh? Trevor then confronts more members of the Lost, and then mentions the fact that pieces of Johnny's brain are still stuck on his shoe. Not only is Johnny's death pretty disturbing, but it was also surprising to see a prominent GTA character killed off so early within the game. R.I.P. Johnny. Number 3. Naked kidnapping. GTA 5 is filled with many different random events, but this next one is probably one of the most disturbing. Occasionally, while driving around the northern area of the map, players can encounter two crazy men pinning down a young woman. The men are members of the altruist cult, and like many members of that cult, they're not wearing any clothes. Players can intervene and save the woman by killing the two men, at which point you'll be asked to drive her home. If you spent some time playing as Trevor, you'll know that the game gives you the choice of delivering unsuspecting victims to his cult for a cash payment. We're not exactly sure what the cult does with those victims, but it's probably not very pleasant. Either way, rescuing the woman from these two lunatics is definitely the right thing to do. Number 2. Molly's death. Molly Schultz is a prominent character in GTA 5 story mode, working as Devin Weston's lawyer and often giving the three main characters directions for missions. If you head to Weston's Life Invader page, you'll see that Molly has asked him to stop by her house, hinting that their relationship might be more than just a professional one. At one point, Weston asks Molly to take a film from Solomon Richards that Michael helped work on. Michael obviously wants the film to be released, so he drives to the airport to get it back from Molly. Molly mistakenly believes that Michael wants to kill her, so she takes off in her car. After a chase, Molly crashes into Weston's hangar, at which point she decides to make a run towards a jet. The jet's engine is already on, however, and Molly is sucked into that engine. She is immediately killed, and all you can see on the other side of the engine is a cloud of red mist. Number 1. Torture mission. When GTA 5 was first released back in 2013, the torture mission was the most controversial part of the game that everyone was talking about. The mission is titled By the Book, where Michael and Trevor are forced to help the FIB assassinate a terrorist, or at least someone they think is a terrorist. Michael drives around with Dave Norton looking for the target, while Trevor tortures a man who is believed to have information on that target. Trevor is given 4 different options of torture: waterboarding the man, electrocuting him with a car battery, beating him with a wrench, and pulling his teeth out with pliers. Not only does the game show each of these methods, but the player actively participates in the torture, which is what makes the mission so controversial. The game makes it clear that the man doesn't really need to be tortured as much as he is, and Trevor even states afterwards that torture doesn't really work. So while the mission is insanely messed up, one could argue that Rockstar uses it to make a statement on why torturing is wrong. And that covers our list of 10 of the most disturbing things in GTA 5. What's the most disturbing thing you found in the game? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to share this video with your friends and click that bell so you know when we upload. Don't forget to subscribe to ArcadeCloud News right here on YouTube for more of the best news and lists in gaming. As always, thanks for watching.